What I have always wanted to know with this new set in particular is that what is the difference between this Spaceman, Spacemen, Space Dude, between the old 1980 version? The differences may surprise you on how much LEGO has changed as a whole. This right in front of you is the Galaxy Explorer space system from LEGO's 90th year anniversary of play. They released this bad boy alongside that big old Kingdom Castle that they came out that I really want to get. But the reason why I banged this guy out is because of these old spacemen right here. These are new, released for 2022 LEGO minifigures, and I'm going to take them out and compare them to some classic, original classic spacemen. I'm doing this to see LEGO's improvements, to see what they changed, and I know what they changed, but you may not know what they changed. It is quite cool. Over here we have the white spaceman, we have the red spaceman over here. I still have to get his helmet out of the bag real quick, so go ahead and free it. And there he is. Now what's nice about this set is that this is the first red spaceman remake. We've had a remake of the blue, white, and yellow one. We finally have the red one, and I think all we need now is a remake of the original black spaceman. Now for 2022, these are very basic minifigures. There's pretty much little to no printing going on with these guys, but I have to get their 1980 counterparts, which luckily I had sitting on my figure shelf. So what makes these four bad boys different? Well, for one, two of them are different colors, and this guy on the far left is the original red spaceman, and this guy on the far right is the original white spaceman. Now just looking at them head on like this, you can see a little bit of a different shape going on with the helmets and head face print. Now, those are two completely different parts compared to these two new guys. Taking a look at the original red spaceman, if we just open up his helmet, we can see his head is an old closed LEGO head. Now, if I recall correctly, that is a choking hazard, basically because there's no way air can get through his little cylindric head. And the face printing is a bit bigger than the new Spaceman's face printing. Now, I don't know if the plastic is different on these heads or just plastic is different in general, but we can definitely tell that on the right for 2022, everything looks so crisp and refined. Now, obviously the guy on the left has been through a lot of play and wear. Obviously pointing out the main difference with the heads, we can see that the left is closed and the right one's open for an airway passage. And that's pretty much it for the heads. But if we look at the torsos, they also have a slight change as well. Now this is the same for the white spaceman. Now taking a look at the new torso, we can see we have the good old lovely, what would you call that? Support ridging going on, like friction wells maybe? Because these four walls, the two on the back and two on the front, kind of go around the leg pegs and cause a nice friction fit. And you can see that it's just nice and firm. And if we take a look at the original Spaceman, here we go. Do you guys like this new figure setup? Stay using the BB-8? Let me know in the comments below. It's kind of cool looking. Looking at the OG guy, this is where things are kind of strange. What in the hee-haw who crap is that? There is no ridge support, no friction walls or anything. It is just a hollowed out rectangle. That is very, very strange. Let me get out a better light so we can get a better look at this figure than size. There we go. You can see straight to the back of his neck mold hole. Pretty cool. I actually really like this. But considering they did this, I think this is kind of why torso cracks are very common. We can see that this guy has a very large tasty crack on the side of his torso because, like I said, there's zero support in his torso. So when you put his legs on, it is just pushing on both sides of the torso walls as its main source of friction, which is pushing them apart very slightly, and that's kind of putting stress on the torso, making it crack just like that. Now, it could be wrong on that hypothesis, but I like to think that I am correct. Now, as for the white spaceman, it's just the same thing, different color. Same face, same hat, Same oh, what? Okay, very strange. We have a slight predicament here in the studio. This spaceman has yet a different torso inside. As we can recall correctly, this guy had just nothing inside of him, just a rectangle with walls. But this guy, this is the original spaceman. We open him up. There are 4 tiny little friction walls to grab on the leg pegs. Very strange. So there's more than just one torso design. So this guy might have came out in the later 80s, as this guy over here is probably one of the earlier ones. So very nice. I wasn't prepared for that at all. So here are the 3 different torso designs. We have the one with nothing inside. We have one with just very tiny teeth on the inside. And then we have the most recent one for 2022 with a whole big, fat, long row of teeth, with even 4 small, tiny lines beneath those, which is very, very strange. So obviously LEGO knows what they're doing. They're aware of their design. They're aware of what's best for their torso longevity. I never used that word before. And that's a pretty cool history of the torso. I had no idea that there's that one in the middle. It's kind of bizarre. And so there you have it, a little mini evolution of the classic Spaceman compared to the new 2022 Spaceman that came in the new 2022 90 Years of Play Space Shuttle. Or not Space Shuttle, Galaxy Explorer. I still have yet to build that set, but I just wanted to get these figures out to do a direct side-by-side comparison of old and new. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, hit that like button. If you guys are new here, go ahead and subscribe. My name is Zoe Z, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.